Hello, my name is Hope Tackaberry, and I'm here today to talk to you about choosing to be present now. You can find information about my work at hopetackaberry.com or at toolsforspiritualliving.com. I also do a meetup in Austin, Texas called Dreamcatchers, Austin Dreamcatchers, which can be found on meetup.com. Many times we're running around in our lives and we have to go here and we have to go there. And there's so much of the present moment that we miss by thinking about where we were just a couple of minutes ago or yesterday or last week, or thinking about where we need to go in the hours to come or tomorrow. The stress of being in many places at once often takes our experience away from being in the present moment. Being in the present moment means taking a second to stop, look around, take in a breath, and start appreciating everything that we see around us. For example, I'm sitting outside right now. It's January, and I have a cat that's down by my foot. If I were stressed over the things that I need to do tonight or tomorrow or next week, then I wouldn't be able to appreciate the beauty of where I am at the moment. I look around, I see green leaves, and I see beautiful growing plants and trees. I see this beautiful animal that is to my left, and I can smell this clean air that's all around. This is how I get anchored in being in the present moment. Creating an attitude of gratitude in our lives, wherever we are, is always a resetting moment. It resets us to be present where we are at the moment, which is a wonderful thing because the present is where everything is actually happening. Though we can plan for tomorrow and we can lament yesterday, the present is where everything is happening. It's where the energy of life is occurring. It's where new things are coming and old things are dying. Everything is happening now in the present. When we allow ourselves to be attached to things of the past, and we toil in them mentally or we get stuck there, we no longer are able to appreciate the present. But this doesn't mean that we can't plan for tomorrow and doesn't mean that we can't have good memories of the past. It just means that once a day or many times a day, taking a moment to appreciate where we are is very, very helpful. It's a resetting moment for our souls, our spirits, and our minds. So let's take a moment right now. Put down everything. Sit down where you are, or if you're driving in the car, and just look around you. If you're driving in your car, have gratitude for your car. If you are heading to an event, have gratitude that you have that event to go to. Look around at the air, the sky. Maybe it's raining, maybe it's sunshiny. Whatever the situation is, whatever your environment is, find at least 3 things to be grateful for right now. And even if you don't feel that you are where you want to be in your life, there is still great abundance of gratitude right where you are, just in your experience of being a living human being, experiencing all that the world has to offer, the people, the smells, the environment, the tastes, everything, all abundance that comes to us. It's hard for the world and the universe and God to give us new abundance when we're not appreciative of the abundance that we already have in our lives. Beauty of life is in the now. And beauty of the experience of life is in the now. Take a deep breath. See if you can detect the different aromas that you smell right now. If it's not something you like, then think about where you want to shift your physical body in the next couple of minutes so that you may be smelling and seeing things that are more beautiful to you. Maybe you take a moment to go outside. Going outside and feeling the ground underneath our feet is a very powerful exercise. Getting grounded with Mother Earth is helpful in going back into places where we have to use our minds a lot. But just to remember that you are a creature of this earth. You are a beautiful human that is having a human experience. Or you're a spiritual individual having a human experience. Everyone has different ways of looking at how we experience our lives. Being present in the moment resets, rechecks us back in with the world that's around us. And the energy of gratitude is a well-washing experience. You can feel it washing through your body, emanating from your heart. Gratitude for all that is in your world. Gratitude for all that you see. Gratitude for all that you receive. Oftentimes we focus on what's lacking in our lives, what's limited in our lives. Whatever we focus on will expand in our experience. If we focus on how we don't have something, and that's all we think about and all we feel about, that will expand in our experience. If we focus on abundance in our lives, and we're always looking for how abundance is showing up in our lives, abundance will increase. Our perspective is what creates our experience. So before we close once more, just take a moment to look around you. Find gratitude for the things that are in your life, for the people in your life. Even those who seem to be the hardest people in your life, they're always teaching us lessons. Remember, we cannot control everything around us, but we can create our own experience. We can control how we react and how we experience this entire world and all that it has to offer. Once we let go of trying to control everything outside of us, we bring our centeredness into our own experience, into our own being. And once again, we are in control of how we feel. The world could be crumbling down around us, but if we choose a perspective that is helpful, our experience will be helpful. But if the world is crumbling or if things seem to be difficult and we attach to every difficult thing outside of us, we will constantly be riding the roller coaster of all the things around us, as opposed to being a centered, peaceful individual. And remember, in this world experience, there's always something to be upset about, but it's a choice. If you want to look into your experience and say, this is bad and that is bad and I don't like how that feels, you'll always be finding more things to be upset about. So start looking for things to be grateful for and to be joyous about and to feel expansion about. Look into your life for the things that are wonderful. Focus on them and expand your belief and expand your experience of the things that are wonderful. Being present in the moment means taking that time, looking around, resetting yourself, and having gratitude for where you are and all that is in your life. If you would like to cultivate more awareness of the experience of the present moment, I'm available for individual coaching, and you can find out information about that at my websites, toolsforspiritualliving.com or at hopetackleberry.com. Remember, there are lots of tools out there. The internet is a wonderful resource for tools of finding ways to be present in the moment. Take yoga, for example, or go for a walk in the evening. Create different things with your family members that bring you into the present moment. Also, learning to meditate is a wonderful practice. And do know that there are so many different types of meditation. Many types of meditation work for certain people, and other kinds work for other people. So just because someone has learned a type of meditation, that may or may not be the right type for you. There's visualization, there's breath meditation, there's walking meditation, there's all sorts of meditation. You can buy books at the store or you can look online for all different types of ways to meditate. So hopefully I have given you some ideas about being present in the moment. And if you have any questions, please contact me at hopetackleberry@gmail.com. To your health, to your wealth, and to your peace of mind.